Hi Washington TK. Today I want to read a story for you guys called Whose Hat Is This? This goes along with our Community Helpers theme. This book is by Sharon Katz Cooper and illustrated by Amy Bailey. Whose hat is this? Put on your thinking cap and guess whose hat is whose. There are hard hats and soft hats, square hats and round hats. There are even very tall hats. Some workers wear hats that keep warm. Others wear hats to stay clean. A hat can block sun from a worker's eyes. A hat can protect a head from getting hurt. Hats come in all shapes and sizes. Can you guess whose hat is whose? Let's see. I wonder whose this could be. Whose hat is this? So bright and shiny. Do you have a guess? This is a firefighter's helmet. She runs into burning buildings to put out fires. Her helmet keeps her head safe from falling objects and extreme heat. Whose hat is this hanging over a face? Who would need a hat that has something hanging over the face? It's a beekeeper's hat. A beekeeper raises bees for honey. She reaches into hives buzzing with bees to get the honey. Her hat covers her face and protects her from stings. Look at all the little bees. Oh, let's take a look at this. Whose hat is this? So tall and clean. Who has a tall white hat? This is a chef's hat. This hat is also called a toque. His white hat shows that his kitchen is clean. The chef is in charge of a restaurant and he's the one that wears the tallest hat. Whose hat is this with a polished silver badge? This is a police officer's cap. It is part of her uniform. A police officer's cap helps people find her quickly in a crowd because no one else will be wearing the same kind of cap. Let's look at the next one. Oh, I think you guys are gonna guess this. Whose hat is this? So round and so strong. Who would need a really strong hat that's kind of round? This is a football player's helmet. When one football player tackles another one, his helmet keeps his head safe if he hits the ground or another player. So his hat is meant for protection. Whose hat is this? I'm not sure. I can't tell what kind of hat this is. Oh, this is an astronaut's helmet. It's part of his spacesuit. Up in space, there is no air. His helmet gives him air to breathe and keeps his body at a steady temperature. So that helmet is to help breathing. Whose hat is this? So hard and yellow. Who wears a hard yellow hat? I think we've seen some people working on our playground with these kind of hats. This is a construction worker's hat. Sometimes workers drop pieces of wood or sharp nails while they are working. A construction worker wears a hard hat to protect his head. That's very smart. Whose hat is this? So warm and snug. This is your hat. When it's cold outside, it keeps your head warm. When it snows, it keeps your head dry. That's awesome. What kind of hats do you guys have at your house? Do you have a special hat? It could be one for playing or one that you just like to wear. You should draw a picture of yourself wearing a hat. It could be a hat that you imagine or maybe a hat that you really have at your house. Draw me a picture and send it in via the Remind app. Thanks guys, bye.